Hey everybody, I'm Howard, and this is Otto's Retirement Corner. So, $1,400 stimulus checks, finally. Let's talk about this. I'm hesitant to talk about stimulus checks because for years this was the biggest scam and con on YouTube. Every grifting YouTube channel content provider seemed to, run a stimulus check video every day and fool people into thinking there were all these great stimulus programs and they're going to get tons of money, and the money just never came because there was no stimulus. So, what is stimulus? Stimulus was, and we saw this during the COVID years, when the economy's not doing well, the government wants to inject stimulus or money into the economy to help rev up GDP and make sure people don't suffer as much as they would have without it. So there were several programs that put money out into people's hands that, at no cost to them, not a loan. They just gave them money. Here, spend it, save it, do what you want with it. So what's happening now is there is a program called the Credit Rebate from the IRS. This is the federal IRS. This is not state by state. If you look at the comments in every stimulus video, it's, hey, is Michigan getting it? Hey, is California getting it? This is a federal program. Just a follow-up on the COVID era stimulus, where the IRS has discovered that in 2021, about 1 million people who qualified for a third stimulus check did not get it because they did not fill out the part of the tax return that they needed to, or they didn't file their tax return. So even if people didn't normally file tax returns, you were required to file a tax return to get this stimulus. So now somehow the IRS has gone through the data and seen that about 1 million people were eligible and didn't ask for it. And they think there's going to be about $2.4 billion in total. Sounds like a lot of money, but it's meaningless, to the economy. It's a small dollar amount. 1 million people, out of 330 million people will get money. So, the odds are 330 to 1 that you'll get it. Those of you who are watching this, I hope you get some. I hope you have some coming. Maybe you forgot to file for it, and you'll get it. That's cool. That's all right. But here's the important thing. I wasn't qualified for it because I made too much money. The hurdle I think for this was $75,000 for a single and $150,000 for a joint return if you earn more than that. They started reducing what you would get, and then it topped out at $80,000 for a single and $160,000 for a married couple. We were fortunate enough to be making more than that, so we didn't get any money. I will not be getting any money off of this stimulus. Again, hopefully you will. But here's the important thing. You're going to see a lot of YouTube videos about this. Even more importantly than that, you may see some scams come up. So if you get an email or if you get a phone call from someone pretending to be the IRS or someone working in concert with the IRS and they need your personal information to make sure, that you get the money coming to you, you don't, don't do it. Don't answer anybody. Don't do anything. The way the IRS is going to do this is if you have a bank account on file with them where you normally get refunds, they will automatically deposit in your account. And if you don't, they will send you a check to your last known address. That can get a little messy because, certainly some of these people may have moved. But you don't do anything. How do you know if you've qualified? Go back and look at your 2021 tax return. Did you fill out that section? There was a special page you had to fill out. You can go dig that up online if you want. Personally, I wouldn't bother. If you're going to get it, I guess trust that you'll get it. They wouldn't announce this and do it if they were just trying to trick people out of it. They just wouldn't do it. So don't be paranoid about it. Don't worry about it. If you're going to get it, you're going to get it. Yes, there's $1,400 maximum possible. $5,600 maximum per family. So if you had 2 kids and a husband or a wife, $5,600, nothing to sneeze at. I certainly would welcome that. So hopefully, but yes, there is stimulus. It's not a new program. There's no reason to have a stimulus program now. You know, the economy has GDP growth. There's inflation. When those two things are happening, you typically don't see stimulus because they're just, you know, inflationary programs if you know they send the money out at the wrong time. You know, plus, you know, we got enough debt. This just adds to the debt. Again, it's a trivial amount. Don't worry about it. So, you know, this video is just, you know, inform you, be careful what you see online. You know, all the cons and scammers will be out, and the grifters, and we know who those are. True Life Investing, Flying Views, it's Jimmy, you know, there'll be 100 others. You know, you'll see all Wise Flies. That'll be the worst one because he spent, you know, a year or more doing everyday stimulus cons. So that's it. You know, if you have any questions, let me know. You know, I probably can't answer any detailed questions. I didn't dig deep down into this. You can go online to the IRS website, and they give some details, but it's really sketchy. Good luck. Talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.